Hey everybody, welcome back to Carnivore Quest. If you're new here, my name's Larry, and me and my wife Cassie have been on a journey to lose over 250 pounds eating the carnivore diet. In the last year and a half, we've really caught a groove. We've lost 180 combined pounds and we're feeling good.
Real good.
Guys, this month's challenge, the Proper Human Diet Spectrum September Challenge, is going great so far. For anybody that don't know, the challenge this month was basically whatever you're doing on the Proper Human Diet Spectrum, whether it's keto, ketovore, carnivore, just stick to it all month with no cheating.
This is impossible!
As you know, I chose the BBBE challenge, and Cassie is doing the lion diets, and I'm doing BBBE with no coffee, but I've basically done the lion diet this whole time. I don't think, I did have some eggs, but I've had no bacon, and the rest has been beef. The no coffee, had a couple rough days, but the caffeine pills do work. The last time I gave up the coffee when we did the lion diet 3 or 4 months ago, that headache killed me on day 3 when I woke up.
My head is absolutely pounding. It feels like after a night of tequila, when you're 22 years old and you wake up the next day, it's like that light right there. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna make a pot of coffee. I tap, I'm out. Here we go.
It was also, I couldn't focus like the first day or two. The headache wasn't bothering me, but you're just tired all day and you just can't focus. Like when you sit down to edit or sit down to write something, write out a script, try and be creative. The lack of caffeine, it can be brutal, but the caffeine pills have definitely helped Cassie and I both. She's just doing so good, you guys. I mean, she is really rocking it. And I hope you guys are doing good so far on the challenge. You make it the entire month and there's something to say for that. Whatever you decide to go with, you stuck to it. And so far, so good for us. Cassie's fasting today, and she told me she was, and I had already eaten some brisket she made. I was feeling kind of guilty, she's fasting by herself now. And so I'm gonna do a 48-hour fast because Cassie's fasting. Now, she didn't say how long she was gonna go, but I just decided I'll do 48 hours. I've gone 14 days before, in fast February. A lot of 2 days should be a breeze. I don't even really get hungry until day 3. Thought about doing a 72-hour fast, but 48 hours will work, and I'm inviting all of you to come along with me. You want to do 48-hour fast? Are you up for it? Even if you don't want to do a 48-hour fast, you could do a 24-hour, or even if you've never done any fasting, do your first 16-hour fast or something like that. But let me know in the comments if you're gonna come along with me and do this. Right now it's Wednesday evening, September 6th, so I'll start my fast tomorrow morning on Thursday, and this video will be coming out at 9 a.m. You feel like doing a fast, put it down in the comments that you're gonna do it with me. I'm doing this for Cassie. Fasting is part of our plan. Early in our journey, we did a lot of fasting. We did some 48-hour fasts just like this, where we challenge our viewers. This is kind of like a Carnivore Quest classic type video. We did a lot of these weekly and at least a couple times a month. And everybody who was doing the fast with us back then, it might have only been 20 people, but it was fun to get to the end together. It's always easier when you're fasting with somebody. I'll be drinking a lot of water, taking my elements, and it's like I said, 2 days is going to be a breeze. But we did implement the 48-hour to 72-hour fast quite a bit in the beginning of our journey, and that was really modeled after what Laura and Chris Spath did to lose all their weight. They did a lot of weekly fasting, whether it was 48 hours, sometimes 72, and we were doing really good at that in the beginning of our journey. But over time, it's not fun to fast. Everybody likes to eat. We've done it a few times, but not consistently. And the fast February, where I fasted for 14 days and Cassie fasted for 9 days, we'll never do that again. For those of you who don't know, the big downside to that fast was we had a rebound effect where as soon as we were done with the fast, we started craving all kinds of junk food. And so never do another fast that long again. Not only that, Dr. Chafee says it's pretty hard on your body, especially for women and your adrenal glands and hormones. Yeah, but my ketones did get up to a 7 during that fast, which is pretty crazy. When I go inside, I'm gonna check my levels. All right, and blood sugar, 54. All right, ketones are 7.0. Wow, burning them, baby. I'll document my fast a little here and there. You know, a great tip for those of you who don't know, if you get some hunger pains, you know, let's say you're trying your first 48-hour fast, you get some hunger pains, lick your finger, dip it in a little salt, and it really helps with cravings. An old trick I learned from Dr. Ken Berry way back when I was doing the ketogenic diet. I remember working at the plant, and it really helped. I mean, just a couple little, and it's amazing. That with some water, and it can really reduce those hunger pains. Because when those come on, you know, I mean, they're uncomfortable. I figure it's time to flex a little fasting muscle, and Cassie really wants to implement fasting as part of her healing and keeping her diet as clean as possible. So it'd be really cool if you guys did it with us. Those of you who can, and if you've never tried it, I challenge you. Just try 24 hours. But I will document the fast a little here and there. I mean, when you're fasting, there's really not a whole lot to document. Maybe how you're feeling. I'll put out a video maybe on Sunday or Monday, and you guys can let me know in the comments of that video if you were successful on your fast, how you felt. And because I always feel really good after a 48-hour fast. Just drink plenty of water, and it's just a nice cleanse, you know, and it's going to feel good. Cassie, you know, she's talking about doing it once a week again, you know, maybe 24 or 48 hours. So we'll see if that becomes a thing, you know, becomes the staple of the Carnivore Quest household. I'm not sure. We'll see how she feels about it. Before you go too, let me know how you guys are doing on this month's challenge. Have you stuck to your plan? What about the coffee? I know a lot of you gave up coffee. Some folks in our Facebook group, one person in particular, Brenda, she's an absolute warrior.
8 of the July walking challenge.
Let's go, God, we got this.
Good job.
When we had our walking challenge in July, she crushed it. She's out there jogging, and with the coffee, she tapped out, I believe yesterday. She's like, oh, you know, like I couldn't do it. So it's tough, you know, especially, I said it was impossible without caffeine pills. You know, when I tried it without caffeine pills, I was like, it's impossible to give up coffee, especially when that headache hit, you know. So yeah, Brenda, you are a warrior. Don't even sweat. You know, not being able to give up the coffee, because we're using a crutch. We're using the pills. So anyway, guys, I'll see you in a few days here. Oh, and we do have a video coming out Saturday about the kids. Check that out. And until the next one, no sugar, no carbs, no eating. Later. How much weight did we lose during that 14-day fast? Click here to find out.